What's up, Rebel Nation, and everyone else listening to this? Andy McCabe here. I've been fielding a lot of emails, mainly from adjusters and in mitigation specialists regarding invoices that my company has created on behalf of clients and sent out. And what I'm seeing is what I'm sure you guys are seeing across the board is we're going to pay what we deem is necessary, and what this last email was what we feel is fair, and things like that, and fair and reasonable probably is in a policy somewhere, but it's not in regards to mitigation. So I feel compelled to reiterate this point to everyone out there. You need to stay strong. The reason you need to stay strong and stick to your invoices, stick to your billing practices, stick to your mitigation methodologies is because you are setting a standard. Whether you cave and acquiesce or you stick to your guns, you're setting a standard. And it's very hard. I get it. I understand it. I've been there. I've done that. Especially when you're just starting. It's really hard to push back on these adjusters when they come to you with this laundry list of items we came up with our comp mitigation estimate. And they list all these reasons why they don't pay for supervision. They don't allow you to charge for Matterport cameras. They don't, allowed, deemed, what we feel. None of those things are applicable to you and your business. So if you want to set your business up for success moving forward, you have to stand your ground right now. We have to stand our ground as an industry if we want to have any hope and dream of being an established, legitimate, respected industry in the eyes of not just the insurance folks, but the world and the nation at large. Let's be real here with the extreme weather that we are just now starting to see ramp up. The businesses and the services that we provide as professional restorers and mitigation professionals is only going to get more important to the livelihoods of millions of people every single year. This is a $250 billion industry. But guess what? We have a monster hurricane season like we're supposed to this year. It's going to be double that. Very quickly, these people need to understand that we provide a vital service, and we expect to get paid accordingly. So instead of, you're going to get these emails and going to have 25 laundry list of 25 things that they want you to remove or adjust or they adjusted or they removed, right? Instead of you responding back to them from a defensive position and justifying your position, justifying your bill, guess what? You're not in a position to justify anything. You did the work, you documented the work, you billed for that work. That is it. That's all the justification that you have to do. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you start pushing back and telling them they need to justify their position, they need to show you where in the policy or state law it says that they are allowed to determine your mitigation methodologies and your billing practices and your pricing. You need to make them justify their position in this space. My opinion is they don't have any position here. Their position is to write fucking checks. That's it. Don't talk to me about what your guidelines say. Guess what? If you're not going to publish your guidelines, if you're going to be a chicken shit and just say our internal guidelines say we don't pay for this, we don't pay for that, guess what? Those aren't guidelines. Those are things that you made up, your company made up, in order to beat this industry down and save your shareholders money and make profits for your C-suite. We don't owe you any justification. So, mindset here. I would like you to realize and understand that every file goes to court eventually. Every single one. So if you're out there and they said, well, we're going to pay our undisputed amount on this mitigation invoice. Well, fine. That's what liens are for. That's what lawsuits are for. Don't get mad. Don't get defensive. You can ask them, tell them, hey, you need to justify why I should reduce my bill. And if they plain refuse, guess what? That's why we have attorneys. That's why we have lien laws in place.